Today is day 4 of Vlogmas, and it is Tuesday, December 4th. Guys, today is a day. I'm taking a minute to sit and take a breather. I did not go to bed last night until like 4 a.m. So here's what happened yesterday. You may have seen I ran around all day like a mad woman, and then 7:30 hit and we had just eaten dinner and I just passed out on the couch. I laid down for a minute and I was like, if I fall asleep, I'll wake up in an hour, set my alarm just in case. Fell asleep. Alarm must have went off and I must have turned it off because next thing I know, I slept for 3 hours. So that was wonderful. Ridiculous. So I woke up at 10:30 and you guys saw what happened after that. I forgot I put up the vlog already. So I ended up staying up until 4 a.m. Because I just wasn't tired. I watched like 4 episodes of Friends, which, by the way, you guys need to watch if you want to watch it while it's on Netflix, because it's going away in January. So that's why I started a rewatch of it. Today is a busy dye day. I've got 12 pans of yarn soaking, and they're 12 different colorways. Normally I at least have like 2 to 3 pans of the same colorway, which makes it a little easier when I'm dyeing because I don't have to switch dyes. I don't have to thumb through my dye book. All the colorways I'm doing today are pretty easy, nothing too complicated. The recipe is pretty straightforward, so it won't be too difficult. The difficult part is going to be the rinsing, because they can't be soaked, they can't be washed and rinsed together. I actually wash and rinse my yarns. Some dyers do, some dyers don't. I use Eucalypt and I rinse it after I use the Eucalypt, which you don't technically have to do, but I like to get some, I like to just do a double rinse just in case. So, and they sit for about 15 minutes each batch. So when I only have 2 sink wells. So when I have 12 separate colorways, they can't be washed and rinsed together. When I have, for example, I'm doing 3 pans of the same colorway, then I can rinse and wash all 3 pans together. So it's going to be a long night of washing and rinsing up and down every 15 minutes for times 24 or times 12 essentially. So that's going to be fun. That's what, 4 an hour, so that's 3 hours of washing and rinsing yarn. Ugh. It's the worst part of the dyeing process. That and washing pans is like I don't even want to think about it because it's just miserable. So I have most of my cleaning done for the day. I only need to vacuum. I talked about this before a lot on Instagram, but I haven't really discussed it a whole lot on YouTube. But we vacuum our house every day because of the animals we have, and my husband has a touch of OCD, so we both have allergies, and I have lung issues. Jason has lung issues. He has asthma. So we vacuum at least once a day. So today, so far, I got up early, surprisingly, considering I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. I you can hear it in the background, there's a little dishes and a little laundry going on. I've made my bed. I've obviously soaked yarn. What else did I do before work? Oh, cleaned cat poop. Ugh, I hate that chore too. So all I have left to do is vacuum, and once the vacuuming's done, I plan to do some trainings today for work, so hopefully I can get some knitting done while I'm doing those. In between my dye sessions, I'm going to start dyeing at lunchtime, so hopefully I can get those done, and then they can cool until I get off work, and then I'll start washing and rinsing until 10 p.m. tonight. then I'll knit in between, of course. So that is the plan for today. Last night I finished day 3 for spinning. I finished day 3 for the adventurous wrap using my advent calendar. I am more than halfway. I'm 2/3 of the way through with day 3 for my Winter Wonderland of Minis wrap by Laura Brady using this Teeny Button Studio advent calendar. After that, I'm going to be casting on my Jimmy Beans wool advent calendar because yesterday was the first day we actually get to knit. And then I will be working on day 3 of my Dust of Snow wrap. From there, I will probably go ahead and knit day 4 stripes for Cozy Knitter, and then it'll be time to open up day 4 for everything else. So I look forward to that. I am almost halfway through. I'm over halfway through day 4 or day 3. So hopefully I can get that done and get a good start on day 4. So that way tomorrow I'll be a little bit earlier. That's the plan anyway. Still haven't casted on the cal I need to do for the review or my Desert Wristed Dye Work socks. I have a feeling that I am off for almost 2 weeks at the end of this month. And I have a feeling I am going to have a few days where I do nothing but sit and knit, which will be fabulous. Jason surprised me yesterday and purchased me and him tickets for Crystal on the 29th of December, which is a Cirque du Soleil show on ice for my birthday, which is tomorrow. My birthday's tomorrow, guys. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. That's my birthday gift. And also I kind of sort of got double birthday gifts because after he purchased it, we were talking about it. I was like, I'm pretty sure the TSO tickets we had agreed were for my birthday. But and then I was trying to convince him to buy me something else for my birthday. He's like, I've already gotten you like double birthday gifts. And I'm like, I'm worth it, right? Anyway, my eyebrows need waxed just so bad. I'm not wearing makeup. My hair is crazy today, but this is the life of an indie dyer. At least it's the life of me. So, all right, guys, my break is probably about over, so I'm going to get going and go do some work, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hello, greetings. It is 12:40. I have about 20 more minutes before I have to get back to work, but the housework is done. My first batch of yarn is dyed. I'm about to show you in a minute. And I just finished eating Panera. Since the ovens are going, I couldn't leave my house, so I ordered delivery, which I normally don't do because with tip and delivery fee, it normally tacks on almost $8 to $10 onto my order, and Panera's already pretty expensive as it is, especially for a lunch. But today it was necessary. Needed to pick me up. Starting to feel the 4 a.m. Bedtime last night. I did skein and label super secret Christmas gift yarn dyeing. So I'm waiting on one more thing to come in the mail. It should be here this week. And then all my Christmas gifts for all my yarny friends are going out, and I'm so excited. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I've dyed up today. This is Major Nelson. And we have the Lady in the Bottle and Stormy Skies and Panning for Gold. These 4 are heating up and those 4 are on deck. Hey guys, how lucky am I that this is my life, surrounded by yarn. I love this part. I hate the actual rinsing, but this is my favorite part ever. Also, Hootie and the Blowfish just announced they're going back on tour. So that's gonna need to be on my bucket list to go see. Done for the day. Here's everything I dyed up today. I have lots of mini kits, some tonals, some variegateds, some more of the Bracebridge dinner, which is really popular right now for Christmas. And I'm hoping to take some inventory and take down my dyed order listings next week and just put up a ready to ship update.
Google max volume.
Jason is talking to Google while I'm
Google,
recording.
max volume.
Jason, please stop. So anyway, so this is what I worked on today. I'm just going to go through them. I have Major Nelson. This is, which one is this one? This is The Lady in the Bottle. And then Stormy Skies, Panning for Gold, Bracebridge Dinner, Your Highness, Smashed Mulberry, In the Navy, Let's Make a Teal. This one is The Genie and the Master. This is Sepia and Wild Strawberry. So I will let those dry over the next day or so. Because tomorrow's my birthday, so I don't think I'm going to be doing any scanning or labeling tomorrow. But I will scan, label, and ship all these out on Thursday. I got a candle and knitting. My spinning wheel's out ready to spin. Hi guys, I don't even know what time it is right now. I think it's somewhere around 5:30, 5:45-ish. I just sat down, changed my clothes. I always change my clothes after I dye because they're typically sopping wet. But I did work on my Lean Six Sigma training today. I went from being 44% of the way done to being 69% of the way done. So I got some progress on that during work hours. I dyed 12 pans of yarn. I actually dyed 12 different colorways, so that was a lot of work, but I'm actually done dyeing for the week, at least until Thursday or Friday. I'm working on, oh, I already talked about that, putting together a ready to ship shop update for next week. I cast it on. I guess this is a spoiler alert. Let's just put this out there that all of my vlogs this month are going to be spoiler alerts. So this is the first day 3 of Jimmy Bean's Wool Advent Calendar, the first knitting day. And I am in the middle of a row, but when I finish this row, I will be halfway, almost halfway. I think I have this row and one more row, and I will be halfway through yesterday's clue, because I am working on day 3. After that, I'll work on my Dust of Snow wrap, and then it will be time to open today's advents for day 4. I will spin and then do my cozy knitter stripe, and then start these shawls all over again. So I'm excited about that. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I might go ahead and open up day 5 at midnight just because I want to open something. I started watching Friends last night, and I think Jason might be taking a nap, so I think I'm gonna pop Friends on the TV and then work on this and my Dust of Snow wrap. So I will check in with you guys soon.
Security and well, in case of my ex-wife, lesbianism. So, you know, for all those people who miss out on that, Fallon kissed my mom? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but he had a lot to drink. You know, I mean, you know how he gets.
Hi guys, it is day 4 of Advent. It currently is about 11:22 at night, and I am just now opening day 4. One of these days I'm hoping to get make it so that I'm back to opening the next day around midnight or so. But my birthday is in like 44 minutes. So technically not. I was born at 12:05 p.m. on 12:05. So that's what it says on my birth certificate. So it's exciting. Actually, does it have times on birth certificates? My mom told me it was on my birth certificate, but I don't remember ever seeing it on there. But anyway, so you might notice a little change in demeanor tonight. And before I get into the happy-go-lucky Advent stuff that you guys are probably here for, I'm going to keep it real because I always do. I'm always open and honest with you guys. And it makes me feel better to get it off my chest. So there was an incident that happened today that I wasn't being my best self. I overreacted to a situation, and I said a lot of hurtful things. I was in a position where I had two people that were kind of angry with me, both yelling at me or telling me what to do at the same time. And it just pushed the wrong nerve or the wrong button, and I exploded on both of them. And they didn't deserve that. It was just a stressful situation as it was. And it just, the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I want to kind of, when I put these messages out there, they're for myself. So when I'm talking about self-care, or I'm talking about, you know, like self-reflection or whatever, therapy, that kind of stuff, it's not that I'm telling or asking you guys to do that. It's that I'm like, this is me talking to myself. Sometimes it's kind of like my diary. So it kind of just strengthens my inner voice when I get to say it out loud. And I'm not proud of who I was today. I'm not proud of some of the things I said, and they were hurtful. And in response, hurtful things were said to me. We're human. We have those emotions. Everybody gets stressed out and anxious, and sometimes we just don't acknowledge. I think for me, what happened was there was a lot of stuff building up over the past month or so. You guys know that I've been going in and out of a depressive state lately. And I've been doing, for me, depression looks different. I have it where I've been on medication, and I didn't care. I didn't want to do anything. Occasionally I would knit. I mean, I would say that was probably a time when I knit the most, because I wasn't doing anything else. I woke up, I went to work, I did my job, and I did it well. I came home, I took a nap, I ate, I knitted, went to bed, woke up, same thing every day, over and over again. I became kind of a recluse. I didn't have an interest in going out and doing anything. And this was right after my grandpa died a few years ago. And it was actually the anniversary of his death is coming up, so that's kind of difficult. He was oh my gosh. So I would say that my grandpa and I were not very close, only because I lived 2 hours away, so I didn't get to see him as much. And but it's the first I was 22 when I lost somebody that I was close to. So I wouldn't say that like we were super duper close, but I obviously loved him and cared about him. And so I think being so late in life and never experiencing loss before then was really hard on me. And that's when it was around the same time I was going through finals to graduate from college. We had just bought a house. We were going on vacation with my family, and my grandpa was really sick, and I had a lot of guilt about that. And he ended up, we got home. I didn't want to go, and he told me to go and have fun. I went and saw him the night before I left, and we left and went, and on my way back home, I got a call that he wasn't doing good and we needed to go straight there. And we were in North Carolina, I think, and then by the time we got to the top of the state, I think we were in Georgia when I got the call, and by the time we got to North Carolina, I got the call that he had passed. So I had a lot of guilt, and it just all kind of hit at once. I graduated college, and I didn't know, you know, you take on the new responsibility of student loans, and what do you do now on top of losing him? And it was my birthday, and it was just a really bad year, and I didn't handle the stress well, and so I was put on medication that turned me into a zombie for a year, and I didn't care about myself. I didn't care about my family. I really didn't care. And so I stopped trying at work. I still did my job. Like I said, I was good at what I did, but I went in, I put headphones on, I did what I needed to do, and I left. So that was the first time I really had an experience with depression. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into this today. It's kind of a downer for Vlogmas, right? So anyway, so I've been trying really hard this year because I want to be my best self. I want to be happy, and I don't want to say that happy is the mark that I want to be at, because it's not realistic for everybody to be happy 100% of the time, and I think that's where we struggle the most. But I want to be content. I want to be balanced, and I've been struggling a lot this year to find that balance, but I've been reaching out to different resources to help me get there. And today was a setback. And it's not a setback in the fact that, like, I'm gonna, like, beat myself up over it and dwell on it, but it's painful for me to know that I said things or did things that hurt people that I loved. And so that's something I'm gonna have to make amends with and try to move forward. I would say that none of us was our best self in the situation, but it could have been handled a lot differently, and I definitely escalated it when I lost. And so with that, I have not been taking care of myself for the past couple weeks. I got back on therapy to every other week because of insurance purposes, because Jason changed jobs, and my insurance no longer covers it. Well, it covers it, but I don't have a copay anymore, so I have to pay 100% out of pocket until I meet my deductible, and then they will pay 80%, and I only have to pay 20%, but that means that my $40 a week copay is now the full price, which is $80 a week. So I cannot afford that. It's important, and I acknowledge that I still need to go, but I can't afford to go every week now. And with that being said, in the new year, I do have an HSA account that I can use. And I've put enough money on there for the year next year so that I have enough to meet my deductible. So I will be going back to weekly. But so I really need a therapy appointment. It's been a few weeks, and my therapist is actually having surgery this week. So, and I had to cancel last week because something came up. So I haven't seen her in a while, and I've got to go a little while more before I get to see her. But I just wanted to put that out there because not every day is perfect, and that's gonna be Izzy is trying to attack the cats. And your guys are gonna see that when somebody's recording their life every day. And so if something seems off tonight or off yesterday, I've just been tired and stressed, and that's what's been going on. And the cat's playing with the dog. And I'm proud of myself for recognizing that I need to take a step back and focus on myself. So that is what I will be doing. But I'm sorry that if you guys sat through that and didn't want to. I will jump into Advent now, but as always, thank you guys for your love and support, because I always get so much love and support. Most of the time this is not on YouTube, this kind of content. I do do this a lot, but it's normally on Instagram. So now you people on YouTube get to see some of that who are not on Instagram. But let's move on. Let's move on to day 4, because it's almost my birthday and I want to open presents, and what better way to do that than with Advent. So I did bring all my projects with me today so that I can show them. And again, doing this late at night. Not the best lighting, just sitting in front of my fireplace. Jason has started calling these fireplace chats with Melissa. So, okay, I went ahead and pulled everything like I did yesterday. I started my Joji Locatelli wrap. I didn't bring the patterns, so I have no idea what this is called. I think it's called Get Together, and I know that because Levi always says get it together, and I was like, wait, is this the Get It Together wrap? And it's not. But I will stretch out this lace so you can see it. It reminds me of this kind of like, it's like almost like a wave motif, but sometimes it's a leaf motif. Is that a right word? Motif? I don't even know if that's real. But I really am loving it. I am loving the yarn. This is Madeline Tosh. I think I have the tag right here. I actually saw some of this in my local yarn store when I was selling a wholesale order to them, and I'm obsessed with this base. It's Tosh Merino Light, and it says it's 100% wool, but it's definitely not because it has stellina in it. So I'm thinking this is like a 80-20, but it's a single. I think it's definitely 80-20 because it looks like it's like a 2-ply. Most 80-20s are 2-plies. Or this is a single. I just said that. Anyway, it's called Dirty Panther, and this is what I have so far. The one concern that I do have about this is that it says you have to knit 2 panels, and then meet them together in the middle, and I'm wondering if that means you knit 2 panels with the same colorway, and if that's the case, then unless they give me more of this, I'm not going to have enough, because this is all I have left. And they haven't said to, they said not to cut it yet, so I know I'm still going to be using it for day 4. But if I'm supposed to knit the other panel with the same colors, I'm not going to have enough unless they give me more. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But so this is what I just finished knitting not too long ago, right before we went to go help out my mom. And I'm not sure I helped the situation at all, but anyway, moving on. Yeah, it smells good because I think, I dyed yarn today. You guys have probably seen that by now. And I use this Mary Kay hand scrub stuff, and I think it's called like Rejuvenating Hands, but it basically like scrubs off all the dead and dry skin, and then it has like this paraffin lotion. It's not really a lotion, it's more like a wax almost, that you like rub on to lock in the moisture, and it instantly softens my hands up, and it has like this citrusy scent, which I love. So anyway, moving on. I'm all over the place tonight, and I promise I think this is what I recorded in yesterday, but I washed it today and put it on after I dyed yarn because my clothes were soaked. Anyway, so day 4. So today we get some Lorna's laces on Shepherd's Sock in the pewter colorway. And Lorna's laces was one of the first yarns that I purchased from Jimmy Beans. And because they used to do all their like themed knit-alongs, like they had Orange is the New Black or Outlander, and all kinds of stuff. If you hear Jason in the background, he's playing Fortnite with his brother. So there's that. But so this is color 2, and I'm not typically one to mix bases, but last time I did a Jimmy Beans advent calendar, they mixed bases, and the shawl turned out gorgeous, and I gave it to my mom for her birthday. So yeah, she loved it. That is day 2. So I will actually just keep that together with this, because what I've been doing is my town bag, I've been throwing all the projects in there, and I have all the days, like the days patterns folded up and sorted by project, and so I just keep them all in one place, take them around with me, and just kind of work on them throughout the day depending on when I have time or where I'm at. So I will go ahead and put that in there. And what's next? Okay, so thinking next we're gonna do Teeny Button It, and I'm really excited for today because it's one of the 20 gram mini skeins. She has 4 20-gram mini skeins, 1 full skein, and the other 20 skeins are 10-gram mini skeins. So first of all, this is what I've done so far. This is the Winter Wonderland of Minis wrap by Laura Brady, and I am loving this project so far. I'm loving how it's turning out. I really like this green color. I didn't think I was gonna like it when I saw it in the skein, but guys, I would wear a whole sweater out of that. It is so pretty. Okay. Ooh, this is a really pretty blue. So this is like a bluish, greenish, teal color. So I think that'll look perfect for day 4 in this wrap. So how exciting. I love it. I really do love her tonals. And I really like this color. This is almost the color that was in that mini bat I spun yesterday from Siobhan Crafts. And I was obsessed with that yesterday. So I know I'm gonna be obsessed with it today. So there is that. And next we have Suburban Stitcher. So I will show you I just finished knitting this right before I started recording. This is day 3 of my Dust of Snow shawl, and every time I look at this I just light up because it is absolutely perfect. It's everything I wanted. It is so pretty with the mohair, just gives it that extra, that little something extra. So I am excited to see. This is probably, of everything I'm knitting right now, this is what I'm enjoying working on most because of the mohair, because I'm a total mohair freak. So yeah. Okay, so let's see what today is. Ooh, there's an extra goodie today. Okay, so she sent some winter spice tea, which honestly I could probably really use today to calm me down a little bit. And it's caffeine free, so maybe I should make this. It's comforting apple flavored chamomile tea spiced with cinnamon, cardamom leaves, or cardamom and cloves. By the way, chamomile tea is my favorite. The honey chamomile that I send out in the packages sometimes, that is my #1. And guys, oh my gosh, I love those green speckles. Those green pops in there are everything. So I think this is gonna go perfectly for day 4. Oh yeah, it's gonna kind of bring the brightness of the yellow down a bit, and which I love this yellow, but I think this is gonna be a nice next addition. So I really love that. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and open up the Honeybee Knits Advent for today. The colorway name is Christmas Movie Marathon, and we have 21 days left for Christmas. And I could not, like, I've been waiting to open this day because I want to eat this. So, Izzy, walk away. What are you doing? You saying hi to the people? Are you saying hi? They don't want to see. They want, she smells the popcorn. Okay, so I included a bag of Orville Redenbacher popcorn for this because the name is called Christmas Movie Marathon, and here's the color. And I love this because this is what I think of when I think of retro Christmas. I think of these kind of like avocado greens and kind of faded reds. So I was really happy with this one and how it turned out. It's just so ridiculous. I love it. I love it. Okay. So there's that. So maybe I should pop some popcorn and make some tea. Not tonight. It's 11:45 and I cannot stay up till 4 a.m. tonight. But I'm thinking tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's my birthday, right? So I need to treat myself. I will say that, well, I'll get into that in a little bit. Okay. So I think all we have, oh, and the project I'm making out of that is my adventurous wrap, which I don't have a whole lot done on yet, but it'll start to grow pretty quickly now. So we have Wish List, Silent Night, and Spiced Eggnog. So, and then we'll add a Christmas movie marathon. So that is exciting. That's probably the first one I'll do because it is like that to knit up right now. But first, I'm gonna spin. So I have been loving spinning, guys. It's something that I need to do outside of Advent and just take some time for each week because I get so caught up in knitting and reading and everything else going on and dyeing and work that I never have time for spinning, and I just need to make time for it a couple times, even just a couple times a month, because I enjoy it like so much. Okay, so here we go. This reminds me of like, this is giving me like unicorn vibes. Like, oh, it's pencil roving. So I got some pencil roving yesterday for my Fiber Nymph Dye Works advent calendar. But guys, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I love the blues and purples in this. So I'm actually excited for this because so far everything that she's had in hers have been like art fibers, like stellina and all kinds of fancy stuff, silk. So it'll be nice to put some just regular like roving in there, and this will just, I mean, the fiber prep on these are so amazing. I'm so impressed with how well they dye these, because they just know what they want to be spun up like it just pulls itself onto the wheel, and I don't have to do anything extra. I don't have to do a whole lot of drafting or pulling or anything, so I'm happy. Okay, so day 4 of Fiber Nymph Dye Works. Ooh, got a goodie in here too. Ooh, today must have been the goodie day because I got some more tea. So I got lemon and ginger herbal tea. So 2 nights of tea and some popcorn. So I have day 4's beach class. Ooh, I hadn't even looked at it yet. Oh, where did my tag go? Okay, day 4 beach class, dyed on 80-10-10 Targhee bamboo silk. Targhee's beautiful soft fiber feels even more luxurious in this blend with bamboo and silk. Oh my gosh, are you guys ready for this? I don't think you are. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see how this spins up because it's just going to be completely random and amazing. Oh, okay, so I'm excited to spin those. So time for a recap. We have Fiber Nymph Dye Works. Oh, these are kind of similar today. I like it. Siobhan Crafts, Honeybee Knits, and Suburban Stitcher. My brain's fried, guys. And Teeny Button Studios, and Lorna's Laces from Jimmy Bean's Wool. So lots of goodies today, so much squishy fiber goodness. I got runaway yarn over there. So the plan is, it's almost midnight. I'm gonna spin these up. I'm gonna take all this upstairs and wind them and get them ready for the morning. I might take my cozy knitter socks upstairs to bed with me and knit a stripe into those tonight, but other than that, and I might do adventurous wrap, but I'm gonna try to be in bed by a decent time tonight because I didn't take a nap today like I did yesterday, and that 4 a.m. bedtime last night is kicking my butt. So, tomorrow is gonna be, it's my birthday, so it's either gonna be a really busy day or it's gonna be a completely relaxed, laid back day. The reason why I say that is because we always plan to go out and do stuff, but then like when he asks me what I want to do, I'm like, I want to take a nap, and then I nap, and then I don't want to go out afterwards. So that's happened like 2 years in a row now. So we have plans to go to dinner and to go see the new Fantastic Beasts movie, but I'm thinking that staying home, napping, popping some popcorn, and making some tea might sound more my speed tomorrow. So we'll see how I feel. I do have to go into the office tomorrow, my birthday, boo. It's the first time in a few years that I haven't taken my birthday off, but actually the first time in probably 8 years since I started working at PNC. But I'm okay with that because I got to do a lot of fiber events this year, and I have enough vacation time. I could have taken today off, but I chose to actually take essentially almost 2 full weeks off of work at the end of the year instead. So I only have, after this week, I only have 1 more full work week, and then I have like a few work days, and then I'm off until January 3rd. So yeah, anyway, it'll be much appreciated, needed, I don't know, much needed. Also, the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel was supposed to come out tomorrow, but a little birdie told me it came out tonight, so I might need to get on Amazon and start watching an episode of that. But I'm kind of caught up in the Friends thing right now, watching Friends, and I know if I start Miss Maisel, I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna stay up and watch it. So I'll probably just watch Friends. I've watched literally like 11 episodes since last night, but they're only like 22 minutes long, but still, that tells you how much TV I watched between yesterday and today. But that's how I've been getting so much knitting done. I already talked about all my day stuff today, so I should probably just go because I keep forgetting what I've talked about, what I haven't talked about. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I know tonight's chat was a long one. Jason calls these Melissa's Fireside Chats, and I kind of like the ring of it. But I hope you guys had a wonderful day 4, and I will see you shortly for day 5. It's 9 minutes to midnight. I thought about opening day 5, but I really want to finish day 4 first and then open day 5. So we'll see. I gotta go get my license tomorrow. Oof. I haven't even figured out that because I think they give you a temporary license now. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go spend. Have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow, and bye. 4 spun up, and it's a beautiful purple and blue, and it spun up so quickly, and I adore this so much. I know I keep saying that, but I really am in love with it. Day 4 of Fiber Nymph Dyeworks is spun up, and guys, look at this. This is gonna be amazing when it gets plied. I'm so excited.